The evening's drawing to a close here in Desert Springs, and that can mean only one thing. It's time to dig a massive hole with my digger. This is Construction Simulator 2, one of our sponsored games for the week. We do them from time to time. We always tell you up front, because that is the proper thing to do. I'm going to activate vehicle mode. Let's get stabilized and start digging. Look at that. Vehicle stabilized. Lovely. So, this is one of those very involved games, by which I mean it is a game that is trying to put you in control of every aspect of the construction and digging and building process. You have a construction company, all of your own, and you need to go out, get jobs, rent equipment, use that equipment to complete the jobs. In this case, I'm doing some excavating. This will eventually lead to me building an entire house at some point, but I'm just getting the basics down at first. I say basics, I've been playing this for well over an hour now because it is a long haul affair. This is not a game that you pick up and immediately get the hang of. There are lots and lots of different vehicles. Basically, have you seen a construction vehicle on the street ever? Yeah, well, you can probably use it here. Like, that's how involved the game is. You got your concrete mixers, you got your excavators, you got your bulldozers, you got your flatbed trucks for transportation, you got every possible aspect, all of which exists at a home base, which I'll show you in a sec. You run the company, you have employees, you can get them to take coffee breaks, you can build new aspects of your property in order to expand the business, you can rent vehicles to use or buy them. If you rent them, obviously it starts to run up costs because it's charged by the second, which is really nerve-wracking when you're just trying to dig a hole and it's not going quite right. I'm talking about an earlier job, not this one. This is going swimmingly. I can see how much I need to do by double tapping the screen. It gives me this nice kind of cutaway view. Let me show you here. Double tap. Look at that. See that? Ooh, isn't that good? It shows you what I've got left to do, because as you can see, the hole, it's not perfectly even yet. I still need to take care of that. Probably not doing an amazing job of it, but I'm getting the bulk of it done. Can't complain that much. Let me just bring the arm in a little. There we go. That's what we want. Get stuck in there. Get right down deep. Lovely. Ooh, that's nice. It is strangely satisfying just to do the simple tasks. The repetitive nature of back and forth. Now, I can skip this job if I want to and jump back to the home base. I am going to try and finish it because, as you can see, there's a little indicator bar, the green circle that's up in the top right there. I'm very nearly finished and full. You can toggle quite a lot of different sliders on this thing, by which I mean when you're driving around the streets, for example, getting from job to job, a la, I don't know, any kind of open world game, you can switch it so that you have all of your traffic violations engaged. This is kind of the level of sim that we're talking about here. Like, if you run a red light, then you get fined and your company suffers as a result of it. For the sake of this little demo, I've turned that off because, let's be honest, that's going to make very, very, very slow going. I'm going to bring the arm in a little bit more. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's going to take a nice big chunk out. Yes. Oh, I'm one sliver away from victory. It seems like such a small thing to be excited about, but when you're playing this, it's not about doing, excellent power slides or any of the stuff that we're used to being rewarded for in games. It's about doing little, subtle, tiny things. Oh my god, a tiny sliver. Oh my god, come on. I'm so close. Where smallest victories, what appear to be small victories, or modest achievements anyway, are absolutely huge. And that's what this game offers you. There you go. Clear the area. Sorted. Job done. Now, so having done that, it's now told me that I need to clear the area, basically get rid of the mess that I've made. Now I'm going to reset my vehicle, which puts it back to a default state. I'm going to switch vehicle mode. There we go. I'm going to drive off. It's night time now, but I've got my flashy light on, so it's okay. I'm playing it safe. Now, let me jump to my vehicles, top left corner there. So if I go to the job completed, excavate the small hole. This is your job report. Lovely. I earned 17,000 for that. Oh, I'm delighted. Let me check my little job listing, see what I've got left to do. So, no active jobs at the moment because I have completed it. Let's go down to my jobs board, check out my contracts. So, deliver soil from the gravel pit. I can do that. Bring a delivery to the oil field. Ooh, I don't think I've been there before. Or do some earth moving on the construction. Let's do a delivery. That sounds like fun. Transportation. Yeah, I do want to accept the job. So it's going to throw me back to the home base in a second. Ape Oil, the local oil drilling company's hired you to deliver some equipment and supplies to the nearby oil field. drive to the building material supplier, load the cargo, and then get over there. Alright then, so let me jump back to my flatbed truck. This is parked up, I think, outside my site. So yeah, there we go. This is my construction company. I've got a big old flatbed, and this is a vehicle I'm going to be using to do the task. So the first thing I need to do is go and load up with suppliers. So let me just long press. I can show you the map here. This is Desert Springs, the starting area. I'm going to zoom in here. We want to go to the supplier. So this is the vehicle supply network, the dealer. This over here is my vehicle supplier stuff. So that's going to give me all the bits of equipment that I require for my task. It's where I bought poles from earlier on. So let me just find where the waypoint is. I think it is... Hang on. I thought I set a waypoint for that. Come on. Did I not set a waypoint? Did I get it wrong? Set waypoint. There we go. There you go. I could cheat here and I can just jump straight to that place if I want to. But it cost me £500. Kind of like taking a taxi in GTA, only with slightly less vehicular manslaughter. Whoa! Ooh, narrowly avoided a bust up there. Oh no! Again, unlike GTA, it's not about smashing through lampposts and taking the place out. It's actually about driving safely and doing your job properly, right? Which seems almost weird compared to what we're used to doing. So there's a load prepared at the loading zone. Load all cargo that's been prepared and then get the hell out of here. Wicked. Alright. So let me go and find the zone. So I think all of this stuff, is this what I'm supposed to take? Is this my loading zone? I think it is, you know. I think I've got to grab that stuff. What have we got here? We've got a portable toilet. We've got a couple of little bales. Oh, wicked. All right, then. I'm going to do this. This is going to be fun. So, I'm going to go into vehicle mode. I'm going to switch. It's going to put down the clamps on the outside. Look at this. We are stabilized. Now then, let's get out the big arm. Check out this bad boy. The pal finger. As you can see, these are all the items I need to bring over. And now, I'm going to extend my finger. Look at it go. So that's raising it up and out. Then I can extend it even further like this. How cool is this? And then move around. We're going to lower her down here. Bring her in a little bit. There we go. Lower it down. Now, you can see that little hook has appeared. I'm going to long press it. That has attached it. And now it's there. I need to bring it onto the truck itself. And again, this is all about doing it in a way that doesn't completely smash it into the side or anything else. I've got to consider what space have I got on my truck. What room. There we go. Oh, that's not good. That's rubbish. There we go. That's what I want. Long press. Bam. Nailed it. Lovely. Now, I understand if you're watching this going like, this is this seems like a lot of hard work and a lot of effort for doing something that would be almost automatic in another game. But that is kind of the point of this stuff. Whenever you see those sim games, whether it's those Euro Truck simulators or any of the other ones, the flight simulators, it is involved in the minutiae of what you're doing. It is all about recreating the actual experience. And for some people, that actual experience might seem like, I don't want to be a construction worker. I don't want to be a builder. This holds no interest. Which is obviously fine and totally valid. But if you are interested in that sort of thing, I notice this with the farming games as well. Like, I'm not particularly interested in farming, so it's not for me. But people get so dialed into those games, right? They get so into them. Because they really do their very best to give you the genuine experience. And that's what, for me, video games have always been about. I've never been so interested in sports games, for example, like football games. Because A, I'm not super into football, but B, I can actually go out and play football. Right? If I want to, I can just get a ball and play football. It's not super hard. I can't do it in the Premier League, granted, but I can go out and do a facsimile of it. Whereas if I wanted to start driving these massive vehicles around and own a construction company, that's quite a big shift. I can't just go out and buy a digger for £5 down the shop. So what these games are trying to do is give you that experience, and that's what all good games end up doing, which is give you the real feel for doing something you couldn't necessarily do in real life, you know? I mean, yes, I could become a digger, but a digger? I could become a digger, like a transformer. No, I could become a construction worker, but not without years and years and years of training and, you know, etc., etc. And this makes things an awful lot more convenient. Now, I've got to bring this in a little bit. Can I drag it in? I'm hoping, if it's low enough, can I get it in there? Yes! God, that's close. One more bit, and we can get on the road. So the town itself actually has loads of other aspects to it. So, for example, you've got the building area, as in the construction sites that you work on. These obviously vary depending on what job you've taken. You've got the supplies place, which I'm at now. You've got this massive gravel pouring kind of oil silo site thing, which is where you can get all the concrete that you'll need, for example. You get a concrete fill-in truck, very important. Let me raise this up. Take that to jobs, so when you're filling in the ground, that took quite a while. The job I did earlier when trying to fill in concrete, it was tricky. Let's get down here. Let's lower it down. Lower, 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 lower. Yes, yes. Is it low enough? Fantastic. I think that's it. I think we're all loaded up, right? Now, I need to secure. So here's one thing. Toggle load securing. Bam. All the loads are secured. You see how they're all tied down now? Again, if I didn't do that and wandered off, stuff would just start falling out. Which might seem like, you know, oh God, I really have to do this. Oh God, what a pain. But, like, again, that's kind of the point. That's what this thing is all about. And I've slightly taken to it. Transport info, good. Cable drum large. Right, I think I need to... Requires hook, cargo, transport, rank 1. Don't know why it's asking me to do that. Let's see if I can just... Ooh! There we go. Let's spin it round. Close it up. There we go. There we go. Right, we're all loaded up. Apologies, my recording equipment messed up for a second there, so I had to do a quick pan. And now we're off. Having loaded up all our gear, we're heading out to the job itself. Again, I could just jump straight to the destination, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna drive, as it says, to the oil field. Whoa! The foreman of the oil field just called. He wants you to bring something extra. Oh no. He wants a burrito, but it has to be from the gas station. What? That sounds odd. I guess I can bring him one. I'll have to bill him though. Just bring it quick. He seems like he was starving. I barely understand. I was honestly not expecting that. Gotta drive to the gas station. Get a burrito. This isn't in my job description. Let me just back up down the street. So yeah, you can get it on iPhone and on iPad and on Android right now if you want to. I'm off to get this guy a burrito, but I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.